Just pop that again, but I just kind of didn't. Alright. So, let's go to orbit, and then I'll try to get you back in the feed. Everyone else, thank you for being patient in me and him trying to deal with this, because, yeah. Okay, settings. Forever a little bump. God damn it. I cannot believe that's what my fucking minuscule fan base is now known as. The Little Bump. Fuck me. Little bumps with a Z. Fuck that. I think it says you're good. Mod user? I don't... Yeah, I think you're good, man. I don't think it's gonna block any more of your shit, or is it still blocking your shit? But only letting you type every so often. Alright. Alright, what do we want to do? What's fun? A minute. Allow. Okay, I think we're good. Because it even popped up with the thing, because apparently it doesn't like fuck shit cock. But I do. Let's do some shit on Mercury. Have some fun with it. I'm all out of water. My throat is so dry. I knew I shouldn't have got this spicy sauce. Burritos delicious. Nope, I got nothing more. That's it. That's as far as that parody goes. See, part of me feels like you did end up with Echo Squad on your own. It's your own fault. Because you had to beat that game. You just had to beat it. I mean, you could have tried calling them the Hit Squad. You know, anything, man. The Holy Rollers. I don't know. Something could have popped up. There's any number of possibilities in the universe that is your mind. Or you could have come up with something cool. But you ended up with Echo Squad. Probably mostly by mistake. The fuck is this? Alright, so got any fire shit? Let's do some fire shit. Boom, baby. What's up, Harpy? You didn't choose the squad life. The squad life chose you. You like that, though, how I called your mind its own universe? Oh, no shit. The very first day? God damn. That's hilarious. See, the weird part is if I ever change my gamer tag to Just Steady, I don't know what the fuck these guys are gonna do. Because if they want to call themselves Little Bumps, and they keep doing that, they're gonna have to explain to people where the name came from. And I'm just gonna pretend like I have no idea what they're talking about. Fire. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, give me that bright. Just have to explain the lore. Yeah, do it. Explain the lore. It's catchy. Yes, you know what else is catchy? Chlamydia.
Has turned its thoughts toward our present reality.
You know what else is catchy? The Herpal Air Police.
In the tapestry of time.
Nobody needs that shit.
Must unravel it.
I'm genuinely about to text my brother and ask him to bring me a drink of water. Gotta ease up out my face if something bad happened to you. Too late. I just rewatched that movie like yesterday. It's fucking awesome. It's still gold. And slam dunk. One, two, three. Worst grenade throw ever. And then he died. Oh, I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Alright, let's trigger this heroic. Once the little bumps, yeah, they can come along too. Useless hunter. He seriously only pop off like 2 rounds that whole time. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Antwortet.
The time is now. Listen to the small Osiris voice in your head, as I do, and you will succeed.
Does this dude, like, make you uncomfortable too, man? Not a little bump, he's only at school. What? The fuck did I just die on? What's the replay for that? That is bullshit. I just didn't make the jump. Light everyone's ass on fire, yeah? Do it. Yeah, it was definitely retarded. Today's the day bitches die. And womp womp. Ah, you bitch. I can't tell if this dude is retarded or just not really good at this. Guessing it's the latter. Nope, 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 nope. You can do it this time. $5 he fucks up. Oh no, he got it. Who'd have thunk, right? Right in the bowels.
Display of true power. You honor this place, and your efforts add to the great record of Osiris and those who act in his name.
Seriously, I genuinely don't like you, Vance. Bitch ass hunter. Well, not Vance, I'm sorry, the hunter that I was positive was gonna mess up that jump, but he got it. Managed to get it in the hole. I don't call that a win. Yeah, actually, real quick before I go out there, Nick, since you haven't really seen any gameplay for Destiny 2, what do you think this dude looks like? Just best guess before I go through that portal and show you him.
Osiris said to purify oneself by burning away all distraction. I see by your presence here that I'm
pretty
not
sure he's
quite
bald.
done with that stage yet. Back again, Guardian?
He's also blind.
Tread with care.
It's hard to tell on account of the massive hood. I mean, the hood on that dude's cloak. The hood on that dude's cloak is like 90s emo kid hood. I will admit, the dude does have a sweet robe. Hey Nick, look, North Phoenix. I know, right? It's funny because it's not a real place. I mean, all it's missing is water, and this is basically Tempe Town Lake. Alright, let's see what the fuck this is.
Bioenergetics detected. The Vex are running hive simulations.
You know what the funny thing is? The only reason any of this shit looks like this is because these little robot dudes have been not terraforming, but reordering the planet. Because, let's be honest, robots don't really need terraforming. Off of the description of the Vex, they're not even really machines. They're celiac? Whatever. Microscopic life forms that live in this fucking white sludge with an interconnected consciousness. So basically all of those like metal structures are just mech suits. And I have my own theories about the Infinite Forest. This is supposed to be their simulation. And they're supposed to be running like thousands upon thousands of them at a time. And see, my idea here is that these guys don't really have any control over the past, present, and future.
The Vex are simulating the hive to test a new reality path. There's an opportunity there.
Go cause trouble.
Because that's not really how time travel would work for them.
Input that well.
Mess up the tests. Give them nothing but garbage output. I like it.
So this is what it feels like when we're in total agreement. Weird.
So this is basically just a computer running an algorithmic simulation to try to figure out what the best outcome would be in the situation that they're trying to process. Right? It's a better idea than what they had for this. This is supposed to be a different branch of reality and space-time that may or may not happen depending on how the simulation goes before they release the data. Or whatever, that's the gist of it. It's a bullshit. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, basically my theory is that these guys don't actually have any control over time and space. They just give everyone the appearance of control over time and space. You should be burning to death. There we go. Oh, nope, nope. Suicide, bitches. Yeah, Nick, you ever get around to watching Big Mouth? Yes, Big Mouth. Remember that show I made you watch one episode of where they it's about the kids that are going through puberty and the hormone monsters fucking with them. Big Mouth. It's on Netflix. Ah, they got me. Right? I thought it was gonna be absolute garbage. Like, I saw the preview for it and I was just like, God damn it, here's another fucking bullshit hipster show where they're kind of like, ugh, life. Like, I don't need to watch that. That is my existence. But then I got into it and I'm just like, this show's fucking hilarious. And I've always been a fan of meta humor, so when they do shit like, you know, where they have one of the characters mention something about Netflix or about binge watching the show or something like that, I'm like, why does that bring me so much joy? That's my review of Big Mouth. I enjoyed it. I still enjoy it. I just started rewatching it again. Still made me laugh. In between that and the Fantastic Mr. Fox, which I have watched every day for a week now, and it still fucking makes me laugh. Right? I'm pretty stoked for his new one that's coming out. Isle of Dogs, I think is what it's called. Looking forward to it. I think that might have, yeah, that was actually the reason I found it. Because I didn't know that movie existed, and I was like, who the fuck is Wes Anderson? Why does that name sound so familiar? And I looked up, you know, I realized he was the one that directed Rushmore, and I thought that movie was pretty good. I don't remember a lot of it because I saw it when I was in seventh grade, I want to say, so 2007.
The Hive constantly adapt and evolve.
I want to say that's
generating
when I
new
saw it.
mutations as naturally as
That
we
bugged the
breed.
shit out of me.
The Vex know this and seek to catalog and exploit these mutations.
When the fuck was that movie made?
So hey, it'd be great if you could smash the simulation before the Vex can learn anything of
Right.
value.
That said, I think I need to put one or two of his movies on. Right? Neither have I, but his movies do not really get that good of box office sales or
uncontrolled variable and
any really
destroy
good
their precious simulation.
reviews for that matter. Most people find the humor in it to be dry and the dialogue to feel unnatural. But the weird thing is, aside from everybody in it talking very softly, I don't think I've really heard anybody write dialogue that natural. I mean, I probably could find something if I looked hard enough, but as far as I could tell, man, Wes Anderson stands alone when it comes to that.
Here they come. Let's put some fear into them.
Bottle Rocket, yeah, I forgot about that one too. The funny thing was, I didn't like Bottle Rocket when I was younger, because I saw Bottle Rocket when I was still living in Tucson with my nana and tata. Don't be wrong, I like looking back on it now and watching it now, it's actually a pretty damn good movie. There's just something about that dude's face. What's his name? Not Owen Wilson, but the other guy. I genuinely don't have a reason not to like him, but just something about his face makes me want to punch him. That's my favorite thing about it. Like, the funny thing was, I don't know if you can remember it, or I don't know if you've got it just in the back of your head memory, but Mr. Fox actually waves the same way I do. You know when he does his, how's it go? He goes, and then he waves. The way he waves is the same way I wave, and that shit just like made me love the character in that exact moment. You know, as if I needed another reason. Hey, what's up, bud? Oh, we're talking about Wes Anderson movies. Little slut for little bumps.
They've disrupted my sync with the simulation. We have to get the Hive away from the plate.
Yeah, no shit. Easier said than done, Ghost.
Keep going. We finished the first wave, but the Vex data collection is incomplete. They're ready to go again. You'd better be ready too.
That was pretty sick. I didn't know they did that. But yeah, dude, it was kind of funny. I watched the amazing the fantastic Mr. Fox with my family last night, and the weirdest thing happened where it was like everybody in the room laughed at different shit. But I laughed at everything that they laughed at the first time I watched it.
They're breaking my link to the Vex data stream.
What?
They've disrupted my
God damn it.
simulation. We have to get the hive away from the plate.
Sneaky little bastards.
Too many hive. They're breaking my link to the Vex data stream. They've disrupted my sync with the simulation. We have to get the hive away from the plate.
Ooh, that one was close.
The forest can generate so many hive. It might as well be their homeworld.
We've thought about that.
Have you simulated the hive homeworld?
Didn't go well.
Oh, we're done with this one? Cool. Just staring up at the space for no reason. Anyway, Nick, you guys have met. Holy shit biscuits, there's so many of them. Oh, there you are. I'm about to die. Yep. Fuck me. And now you're dead. Score 1 for Peter.
Done. Even I'm having trouble keeping track of all the bugs in their system now.
Then maybe you should get out of there before the entire sim glitches out.
Didn't think of that.
Adventure complete! Hooray! Hooray! Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. It's gonna take you like 2 days to get back here, isn't it? want to say like 2 days. Well, it's either they do that or they pay you for the back vacation, right? Something like that. So probably like 5 days? 4 maybe? Fuck it, do it, dude. Give you an entire month. Well, I guess technically it... Is it a month's pay? About a month, right? Okay. Because you said you get a quarter of it, but, you know, 4 paychecks. Whatever. Half a month's pay. I think is how that math evens out. Alright, fuck this planet. I'm gonna burn my super and then go someplace sunnier. Haha. Alright, let's do something else. What do we got? Go back to the tower for a minute. I want to see where my buddies are. They're gonna come back and play with me. See, that's the funny thing, Nick, because you say that, but you're not gonna think about it. And even if you answer it, when you get back, you're probably just gonna be like, I don't know, man, whatever you want to do. You're such a nice guy. Freedom's a strong word. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Because at least being a cog in the civilian world, you got more autonomy to choose what you want to do when you want to do it. It's literally like maybe 8 hours out of your day. You don't really get much of a choice. And even then, you probably still have more of a choice than that. Because in your position, it can't be like, do you want to go here, or do you want to do this, or do you want to do that? And then you go like, I don't fucking care, whatever you want me to do. And then they'd be like, okay, I'm asking you because it's genuinely you're genuinely the first person I've asked, and blah blah blah. I want to keep everyone happy, said no officer ever, probably.
Hi there. Acknowledged.
Now I love the
Nice to have
sound
Fenchurch
of
back.
breaking
Or at least
glass.
as back as an absentee adventurer can be, when he's never here.
Bad noise.
Bad noise.
Ready?
Bad language makes for bad feelings. That fucking bullshit.
Let's check. You must have messages. Not possible.
So then I opened the crate.
Guardian?
Needless to say, I sent the whole shipment back to Fenchurch.
See, I've had a couple conversations with people about that, and my general issue with the word respect is that it gets thrown around in a way where the connotative meaning of it doesn't hold any water. Because when people use the word respect, it's more so in the line of like, well, you know, don't talk back to me because you're
Fenchurch
supposed to
knows
be
the
showing
story.
respect, but
I make the deal.
like, in the same breath, why are you being such a massive fucking douche to me? If it's because I'm not saying respect has to be mutual, because I mean, like, let's put it in the standpoint of this, like, you know, somebody in the public eye, they might have the respect of their fans, but they might not necessarily have respect for their
all
fans.
goods for trade.
You know,
Take
so
a
there's that possibility there. But even in that regard, it's really all just a matter of how somebody chooses to conduct themselves. And that's where I argue that courtesy is the thing that should be extended to all people. There's a certain way that you need to talk to people to essentially get what you want, and then there's a certain way that you shouldn't. There's a certain way you should conduct yourself if you're going to command respect, because you're not going to hold the respect of your peers and of your subordinates very long if they have to respect you, versus where if they feel respect for you because you show them courtesy and funnily enough, respect. And you're right. You're definitely right. It is completely subordinate to people's personal beliefs, because in terms of respect and courtesy, it's not like it's not like a couple hundred years ago where people literally had a list of shit that they were taught to conduct themselves accordingly in society. You know, stuff like what's one of those rules of etiquette that kind of fucks with you. Oh, okay. Here's a funny one for etiquette. There's a point in etiquette where a man is not to approach a woman lest she reciprocate a signal to come over to talk to her. And in the same light of that, if a woman doesn't require the same permission, and as a man, if you might have a cigar in your hand, you might have a pipe, whatever, during this time frame, cigarette, who gives a shit about the specifics there. But if you're smoking and the lady approaches you, it's polite for you to put out your tobacco. But on the same note for that, it is polite for the woman to greet the man and leave, because she doesn't know how expensive that fucking cigar might be, and it's kind of a shitty thing to do to have a guy put out a cigar that might have cost him a couple bucks, versus, you know, a pack of smokes, which could have cost him all of fucking I want to say, like, what was a reasonable thing to say, like 10 cents at the time.
You can take a break for now.
So etiquette's funny in that sense.
Incident in Hangar Base 6. I'm on my way.
I think you should still go running, because that's one of those things that you enjoy genuinely as an individual.
Maybe just me.
Definitely go for your runs, man. I know you felt kind of disappointed that you didn't really get to run when you were on leave. last time you were in town.
Yep.
And I definitely felt bad that you didn't get to do that. Chivalry, I never really thought chivalry should have been too much of a thing that existed in the first place. Chivalry's fucked.
Stock's always changing. Don't take too long.
I mean, I don't really have a lot of respect for a ruling system where
Wherever the war takes you.
part of going into war is to just kind of make yourself in love with somebody regardless of whether or not they're your wife or your whoever you're courting or anything like that. It's definitely a little bit fucked.
Rich in temporal information. You can date a file by the symbology it uses.
Actually, you know, fuck that. I'll do a round of Crucible.
It's good to see you alive, Guardian.
Eat
I
my
was
ass,
wondering.
Raoul, you fucking useless bitch. Nobody likes you. That's if me and him ever actually go to the gym. We've canceled on each other like 2 weeks in a row now. The weird thing is I haven't gotten any fatter. Challenge accepted. God damn it. Bro, we fat and we don't run. You don't get to accept shit on my behalf. I think if we can incorporate all three of our workouts in a certain way, that would probably help out a lot. Because, Nick, your workout seems to be primarily weight training, Nick's workout is primarily fucking cardio and fat burning exercises and shit like that. And then ours is usually something more along the lines of heavyweight to try to make you, you know, stronger, faster, and everything like that. And then mine's more so for wanting to build resilient muscle and stamina over time. So, you know, there's definitely things we can do to improve and make all of our shit work out a little bit easier. Sweet. And if we could, work in some MMA into that too, that'd be fantastic. I really miss practicing MMA.
But the battle is still close.
Oh, that bitch. Oh, I hate supremacy. Seven-second rule. What the fuck does that mean? As in 7 seconds of talking and then do your set.
Shut the enemy down.
Was that Art of War? Did you just quote Art of War? I'm just kidding, it's not Art of War. God, we are getting our asses kicked. And by we, I mean, you know, me more so than the rest of my team. Oh, fuck those things. Hunter Seeker bullshit. 10 mile, 7-second interval. You can suck my fat ass. God damn it. Art of Peace? That actually makes more sense. I haven't read Art of Peace yet. I read Art of War once upon a time. I don't remember a lot of it. My favorite thing in Art of War that I read that made the most sense to me was the whole bit about taking your enemy's assets and using them for your own.
It's not over.
I'm about to die. Yep, straight into the enemy. If your pants are down. Yeah, for that last team fight, yeah, my pants were fucking down. Oh, shit. Wow, 2 of my fucking teammates just leave.
Five minutes remaining.
Alright, you wanna fucking play the Mida game? We'll play the Mida game. Suck your ass. Yeah. That's just my favorite thing to say, really. Fucking shotgun. This is why I don't bother with this fucking Crucible anymore, dude. It's a 50-50 shot if you actually get the match type that you're good at or anything like that. Like, they don't let you pick anything anymore. And there's no possibility of standing alone either. You either get into the team fight and win, or you lose because you were outnumbered. Not to mention that bullshit. I agree with you. I've only heard a couple of quotes from Art of Peace. I think Art of War pretty much just has better advertising. The weird thing is, China actually lost a shitload of wars after he published Art of War. Ironic, right?
3 minutes left.
What a fucking prick. Part of my problem here is that there's no real benefit to running in a team other than the fucking glaring. Well, now I'm gonna be aware of the trick. You should know better, Nick.
Don't let your enemy take this without a fight.
Really? War is easy, peace is it? I think they're both pretty fucking painful. Imagine trying to be at peace with people you hate. God damn it. See, yeah, I've watched my gameplay back a couple of times for shit like this, and I fucking, it annoys me how many times I get flanked and killed.
Don't let this discourage you. Fight hard and glory will be yours again.
That was the thing that you remember the most about Art of War or Art of Peace? That's actually that's fair. It's always easier to learn to hate something than it is to learn to love it. Especially if it's another person or a group of people. If you end up in that position where, you know, like say we go to war with China. Probably going to see an increase in people that just genuinely don't like Chinese people because of the war that we'd end up getting into with them. Or vice versa, you'd probably find a bunch of Chinese people that end up hating us because of how shitty that war would end up being. I hate everything. I do too. I hate white people. Wait. That's funny because you're both. I feel like that's something that needs to be explained to people. You can stop being you, Raul.
Even with the most difficult cipher.
Shut up. God, I hate that dude. Least interesting fucking vendor is the one you have to talk to the most. I feel bad for that dude's voice actor because, like, if anybody he knows plays this game and hasn't figured out that he's the one that they've been hearing the whole time, they're probably gonna have a fit and just kind of go like, you know, man, I can't put my finger on it. And I like hanging out with you because you're a really good dude.
And now half of what I hear on the street. Take
But
care
your
of yourself,
voice
okay?
just irritates the shit out of me. Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Hope we get back out there soon.
This is important.
I have no idea. I actually didn't work with her. I just saw her on the list.
Sure, they're not cheap.
Okay, it's yours.
She's actually gonna be one of the new clerks at the store that I'm stationed at. I should probably find a different way of saying that. Based out of. Which I like saying because it makes me sound like, you know, I'm a turkey.
Think nothing of it.
Big ass turkey.
This is the finest I have to offer. Come back anytime.
The new girl that I work with, oh my god, like I don't want to say her name. I've talked to her about her already, and I doubt she'll ever watch this. But Jesus, man, I have the biggest crush on this girl. She's just the sweetest thing ever.
Glad someone's doing the hero thing all the way up there.
Her name starts with a K. That's all I'm gonna say.
Checking.
Big asses.
Check.
I can't really help what you love, right? See if I can bump up the SMG here. Fuck yeah! Fuck that sniper. Fuck it, that shotgun. I kind of want to keep that. See what I got here. Can I boost this? Yep. Right? Yeah, she's cutest. She is cute as pie.
Sign, please.
22. Let's see. I think I can buff that. Yes, I can. This thing's pretty sweet. Ugh, pink. I don't like pink.
Check. All done. Switch the routes.
You don't like pie? That's just un-American. Not like pie. Fuck wrong with you?
Not possible.
So then I opened the crate.
Alright, bro.
Needless to say, I sent the whole shipment back to Fenchurch.
Name, Guardian.
Fenchurch does the exploring. I make the deals.
Ready to check?
So
Get my
then I
favorite
opened the
helmet
crate.
back in this shit.
Needless to say, I sent the whole shipment back to Fenchurch.
God, just see, this is why nobody likes you. You're just irritating.
Need something new? Eververse has it.
Oh, you do like pie. Okay. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to rethink you as a person. About to make me very sad. You do like pie.
This city is all that we have. If we abandon it, what's left?
Alright, what do I not need here?
Eververse isn't just a title, it's a family philosophy. Always another mile, and forever another tomorrow.
Yeah, that one can go away. Where are my friends? Let's fuck around on Titan for a bit. Fucking hell. Hi, Red. Nice, nice to hear from you.
Guardian, the Fallen are bringing in their armory. Again. You'd think they'd know better by now.
What about your other pilots?
Doing better than expected, I suppose. Max and his crew in the Toronto wastes gave the region pulled out of the whole region.
Music to my ears, Miss Holiday. I'll pass it along. People could do with a spotted ship.
Oh, this chat just got really boring with no one talking. Sam, where are you?
Look at those caches. They never learn.
Then teach them a new lesson.
Hooray!
That's all the cannons. You know what that means?
Oh shit, biscuits. That blows.
Walkers. How do you like that, Fallen? Oh, wait. Can't tell you. You're dead.
An extremely successful sortie, as I've come to expect from you. Well done. Again.
Alright, have fun slowly burning to death. Fuck is this? I never scanned this one before.
This system used to detect underwater vessels looking to dock here at the shipyard. That's strange. It's still and it's picking something up. Something below us. And very, very big.
Cool. Alright, anything else gonna blow up? Oh, sexy girlfriend. I don't know why that's in my head. Alright, well, as the great Peter Griffin would say, I have to go take a wicked yes. So, I'll be right back.
I'm reading signs of hive ritual activity, Guardian. Up for it? You've handled this before.
Okay, well that took forever. Oh, cool. Just started. Oop, fuck balls.
They must really love this spot.
The hive do require precise conditions for their rituals.
Hello.
Portal destabilized. Ready? Day, another night.
Another demoralizing defeat for the hive. I've lost count of your victories, but I know there will be many more.
You know what? I'll go ahead and play with that grenade launcher a little bit. An adventure?
Good, it's you. I'm getting reports from Holiday's cruise about a night with a strange aura around it. It's playing merry hell with our schedule. My crews know how to get her done, Sloan. Regular maintenance is the difference between a sparrow that races and a sparrow that rests. Sure, but this rig isn't winning any races. That night is in my way. Take it out.
Whoop. Can't make that jump. And I'm just doing phenomenal today.
Took out the knight, but I'm not sure it's dead. Some kind of magic allowed it to escape.
New hive spells. Just what we need. After it, you two.
Let's change this up.
This is just irritating. Now I know how the Cabal feel about us.
I am not in the mood for this. Keep after him. Their spell can't keep that thing safe forever.
That's just awesome.
What do we have to do to kill this thing?
Answer that message real quick. Mild annoyance. Isn't it funny that Passengers came out about the same time as this?
I've been fighting Hive for, well, longer than I want to admit. This is some kind of ritual. They're losing on purpose? Like what? Throwing a hand of poker? Maybe. What's their goal, though? Why let this thing die over and over again?
Oh, Amanda, your beautiful southern charm. Never underestimate the utility of a good sniping position.
Alright, that's 3. Sloan, you want us to keep going?
If this is a ritual, then all of this is leading somewhere. I want the two of you there at the end, whatever that looks like.
Wow, dude, that was a quick shower. The hell, they only let you do a tenner?
These hive spawn pods are different from the ones we saw before. Maybe a different brood or a different generation. Gross and confusing.
Okay, so those things are just gonna let me through. That's not horrifying. Nope, they're not gonna let me through. Alright, let's do this. Did I really just waste that? What do you mean Steady was removed from the party? Okay, we done with that seal yet? Can I break something else now? Apparently not. Come on.
All right. One more time. You were right, Sloan. Apply enough firepower, and apparently even hive magic breaks.
Good work, both of you. You know, Holiday and I were just talking about how different we are from the Hive. Yeah. They worship death, we serve the light, good versus evil, black hats and white hats. Really makes you think.
Thinking about switching sides, Amanda?
Oh no. Amanda goes rogue and we'll have Thrall buzzing the control center inside of a week. But let's get back to work.
Longest outro ever. So I'm just here. No spawn back. Okay. This game is genuinely starting to get kind of boring.
The Fallen need servitors to provide them with ether. Unless they found a replacement, like Siva. Gosh, I hope there's no Siva on Titan.
I kind of want to switch over to some Overwatch, but that'll end the stream temporarily. If you folks want to stick around for a minute. Well, you know, after this starts, of course. that thing is just awesome.
I'm reading signs of Hive ritual activity, Guardian. Up for it? You've handled this before.
They must really love this spot.
The Hive do require precise conditions for their rituals.
portal destabilized. Ready?
Pretty colors.
Another day, another night.
Another demoralizing defeat for the Hive. I've lost
Boom,
count of your
bitch.
victories, but I know there will be many more.
I got an exotic. Go to the farm to decrypt that, I heard. If you do that, it can help. Actually, I think after I decrypt this, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. 3 hours is long enough. I appreciate you guys sticking around for it. Really means a lot. Agua. Yummy. Little bumps for life. You fucking dork. Alright, you win. It's official. My future fans will be called Little Bumps. With a Z. The farm.
It's still not working.
Good, it's you. Let's begin the work.
Official canon Little Bumps. Fucking hell. Oh yay, another fucking gun that I have 9 goddamn copies of.
What news, Guardian?
Is it even higher than the one I have? Well, looks like technically it is, yes.
Nice weather, isn't it? Oh, come on.
What the hell? Where'd the 331 go?
Listen, if I don't call in half an hour, send someone after me.
Oh, wait, there you are. 304 is what I meant.
Okay.
And you can go bye-bye. Crunch.
Yep, all clear here.
Alright, well, that's all, folks. Thank you for joining.
When I say push, you push.
And as usual, see you next week.